Hello. What do you mean, what am I doing? Everyone else is here. Can't I be too? Relax. I'm just dropping by for a visit. I was hacking through the dark regions of the inner astral network a while ago and happened to see a signal from the Astral Express. What you see in front of you is a hologram. Seeing is...
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go! Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you? Other people might fall for that, but I won't. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Urillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila. Ready to go? Bellabog, here we come!
Galabard. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right? Oh, wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not IPC on the Interastral Peace Corporation. Who else? The one whose insignia is pretty much everywhere? That IPC. You still don't remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's one of their products. Oh, and the Interastral Peace broadcast. You know, the one always being played on the Express? Never mind, it's not that important. The important question is, what are the IPC doing on Urillo 6? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Urillo 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely, you two aren't...
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilo 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying. Me too.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people... Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
Come, take a look. Can I get one? Please?
Mine's so low.
Aunt Gertie, it's been too long.
Ah, is that little March? What brings you this way? I heard you left to go travel the galaxy. Oh, you're here for the Soulworm Festival, right? The atmosphere is like no other. Silly me, where are my manners? Grab yourselves a sun cake each. Get them while they're hot.
Hey, that's not fair! Get to the back of the line. Ever heard of first come, first served?
Show a little respect. If it weren't for these two, we'd be eating geomarrow by now. Take a look at these beauties. These are the best sun cakes I've made all day.
Oh, wow, they smell so good. They look so crispy and crunchy. I think I'm in love.
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now. I'm sorry, sweethearts. I'd best see to these other customers before their hunger gets the better of them. Thanks for stopping by. Come, take a look.
Formation.
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back to Belobog.
The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize.
Understood. I hope you both enjoy the festivities. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this. We'll be performing.
Got it. Well,
Bye for now.
hey, quick! Serval's about to start.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started!
Please get your autograph. Serval! Serval!
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Crank the sound and let.
Phew. Say, I think we should probably pay, or we could go check out some other.
Breaking news! Read all about it!
I understand the difficulties that this
Of
world
course
is
not.
facing, Supreme Guardian.
God.
Belobog's current financial
I do that
burden
every
cannot
time.
be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that
Anyway,
matter.
I did say thank you.
However, objectively speaking, since Belobog
I
has
think
existed as an independent entity
I'm like
to
3
this
out of
day,
4 times for
its
accidentally
debt
starting and just
cannot
keeping
simply
myself
be
muted.
written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
One day I'll remember.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if.
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record
I
with the
play
IPC
both.
will
They both
be of
have like their
great
different
importance.
ups and downs, I guess. Star Rail's like turn-based
You've made yourself clear,
game,
Miss Topaz.
so it's easier to like
I'll require some time to
pick up
consider
and
my
put
next course
down,
of
and
action.
you know, you can like play it on your phone a little easier.
Naturally. However,
Genshin is definitely
while
more
you're
like a
deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry
open
out some
world kind of
operations in
game.
Belobog.
So it
I hope
really
that
just
your
kind of
subjects
depends
in
on
the
my mood.
underworld are
Honestly, I like them both though.
cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
I think I've put more time into Genshin, just because I've been. That one like really speaks to the collector in me. I like to pick up all the little knickknacks and stuff, and there's a lot of them in
Is
Genshin.
everything all right, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed. She
I
claims
do.
to
I do
represent
that too, though.
IPC.
I have so many of those.
There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard
Genshin for
pieces of
Zhongli and Hu
Belobog's
Tao.
history the first time
Yeah,
you
they're
visited.
both really
The
good.
Legion's invasion. It
Even
seems
just
that
like,
much of Belobog's
yeah,
history
their
from that time was
designs.
buried deep beneath
They're
the
also just
snow.
really good characters to have.
Those
They're on.
memories were lost.
I have
and weren't
both of
passed
them.
down
I
to
use
the
Zhongli
subsequent
more than Hu
generations of
Tao,
Supreme
but
Guardians.
they're both pretty good.
Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent
In
upon
Star Rail,
Eurolo
I'm
6.
just trying to collect the
How
husband.
the
Those
original outsiders
I
stationed
can't.
here foresaw the
I can't afford to
impending
get
disaster
everybody, so I had to
and
be
chose to
picky.
leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Do you play either of
that's a
them, or are
pretty
you just
incredible
checking it
story.
out?
So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous!
Played a bit of Genshin?
And
Yeah.
what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for
Leeway?
us eliminating
Okay, yeah.
the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take
So
advantage.
that's quite a bit, I think.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century
Were you going
after the
for
loan was taken out,
somebody
the
in
connection
particular?
between Eurolo 6 and the rest of the IPC deemed that the disaster had
You wanted
caused
to look
irreparable
okay.
damage,
That makes
and that
sense.
there was no civilization
I didn't
left
get
to
him for a
reclaim the
long
debt
time.
from. As such,
Did you get him
considered
eventually?
the owed sum permanent. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered
Chi-Chi,
that
yeah.
Belobog had survived.
Oh no.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest. An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers.
If you play long enough, you'll usually get them anyway, I think. I've been playing for... Oh, she's good though. I like her. I waited for her to come around for a while, and I was trying pretty hard to get her. But yeah, if you play long enough, you'll eventually get like those 5 stars off the standard banner just by playing. I think I've been playing for like a year and a half now, and I have most of them at least once just by losing my character event banners.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it. Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to.
Okay, good luck with your
I'm
homework.
glad you're both here.
Thanks for stopping by.
I know you came for the festival, but now...
Thank you for the follow. Come by anytime. It was nice talking to you.
Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side. Yeah, after all, this girl here is a pretty good negotiator.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck. and stay safe.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach. Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going. We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Around here somewhere. There she is.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other. Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right? What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know your art.
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Branya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
The IPC's demands are unreasonable.
You're so direct. I like that. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand
She's
that
got a
debt collection
freckle
is a
on her
big
thigh.
part of my job. I've dealt with
can't-
cases
I can't
far
stop
more
staring at
difficult
it
than
now.
Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions. But Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Branya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I absolutely adore them. Have you guys met Numby yet? Oh, where'd they go? They must be off playing somewhere. Come to think of it, this little guy is on display here probably means it's already extinct, right?
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch. Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Oh, wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message? Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration.
This chapters of the game is just about fighting the tax man,
really
apparently.
Can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
I'm for it.
I really
I didn't even
did
see what
jinx
button
us.
I pushed.
I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in. What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders.
Do you think Topaz is around here somewhere? Maybe her cronies are acting without her authorization.
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine.
Alright. Let's go beat up the taxman.
Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way!
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right? What's...
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Stay back, Clara. I'll see you off. Stay back, Clara. The fight is set. Receive divinity.
Unnecessary. I sent a storm. Heaven surge. Rise!
I need to be brave.
Hide. Are you all right? Stay back, Clara. I will dispatch you. I failed to send you.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready. Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld. Let's get moving.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah. It's Clara.
Hello. It's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, Emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation.
All the miners here, huddled together.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look? Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Life is ultimately meaningless.
Wow, that's so deep. Come on, stop fooling around.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the geomarrow?
I really don't know anything.
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards!
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
A blade knows no mercy. That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
The fight is set. Fail to set you.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Hide.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numpy's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Yeah, we demand to speak with Topaz.
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
I missed what that said. That's okay.
Don't get complacent.
Stay back, Clara. I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
sense a storm. Heaven surge. Break!
I'm not afraid of you.
Seized performance points. Alright, whatever that means.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Okay.
A blade knows no mercy. Failed to set you.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Awaken, dormant scales. Blood-cleansing dragon.
That paradise may be. Savor it for me.
Eliminating threat. Mission command.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I underestimated you.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
Heaven surge.
Are you all right? Stay back, Clara.
Let's settle this.
I need to be brave.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
I underestimated you. Bloom.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
Failed to set you.
Mission command.
The strength.
I'll see you off.
Mission command.
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara. Eliminating threat.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
The fight is set.
I sense a storm. Awaken, dormant. Blood-cleansing dragon.
Mission command.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! You chose the wrong enemy.
I will dispatch you.
I underestimated you.
Mission command. Annihilate.
Thanks.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for. Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message. get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort!
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Billabug might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Bronya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solutions she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy.
Is that raining?
Mostly in chemical or heavy industries.
What is that?
Given these circumstances, the natural
I have
environment
no idea
of
what
my
that
home
was.
planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again.
I bet the
After 5
IPC
years,
like poisoned the
many
planet or
animals
something.
previously on the brink of extinction reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I agree. But it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. It's hard to imagine she'd write something like this just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapothfort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
I think we should leave this matter to the Belabogians. Don't you agree? We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need...
We need to go talk to people. I got it. I already said it.
You know what I mean.
Well, look who we have here! You and Marge... Uh-oh, sounds like something What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the
I see. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
We meet again. Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. Sounds serious. Really? You better not—
I wish it were made up. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait. You're telling me I have to make this huge— Okay, if it were up to me...
Huh.
I've looked at some of the climate reports. And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about in building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But
I see. So, thanks for your
Where's the other one? Down here? Alright. Nope. There it is.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them. Do you need my opinion? I'm happy to help. So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time.
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here, faced with this sort of coercion. You must warn the Madam Guardian.
A soldier's perspective. Thanks for your input. Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered.
All remains as it did yesterday.
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out.
Need your opinion. Probably gonna say no.
No.
I've thought about it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. But even so, a quote I read back, living in the underworld.
Wow. Another vote for the—
I'm guessing it's gonna be 3-3. Let's see.
None other than the saviors of... But... Let me... Well, ask...
I might say yes.
I see. That's a tricky situation.
Mr. Oleg.
Want to hear the truth? If this IPC... Have you considered the opposite? What about... What worries me the most is how Lady Branya will handle...
I think so too. Thank you for your thoughts, Miss...
It goes over here.
Miss March, big sister.
Hey there, Claire.
Mr. Svarog.
What?
I'm not.
What now? True.
Huh?
It's all.
Because everyone has different dreams. Just taking away.
You're. Just thanks, Clara. All that. So, the votes are completely even. Wait a minute. She's probably.
Back so soon? Are you I can tell from your tone that this is...
Yeah, you didn't think.
Right.
As it stands.
In that case...
What?
No. No matter the choice she makes, I'll respect whatever...
Understood. It's times like...
Right. If she asks...
Well, it's... You bet.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people.
We're back, Bronya. We wasted time talking to everybody and got nowhere.
How could you possibly consider this course of action?
Calm down, will you?
Chaos incarnate.
How could you
Oh, I think I triggered the desk instead of actually talking to her. Well. Apparently we're just looking at her desk.
How could you possibly consider this course of action?
Calm down, will you?
Punish me. Weird that I got this in the middle of everything else. That's fine. Apparently I got a recipe too. Score. Okay.
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld.
What was Zila's perspective on? I should have known.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation. Time has come to make a decision.
How could you
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Branya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Gepard should be waiting for us in Rivet. Here we go again.
All remains as it did yesterday.
He really said
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? Keep your guards up.
Let's go.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is complete.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with the Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them.
You're right, Miss Himiko.
Tom?
I'll explain later.
Stealth time?
Down there!
Keep noise to a minimum. It's time to deploy the
Stealth time.
Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid being noticed.
Alright. Excellent.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards
Looking
sure
for
are
treasure
a righteous
chests.
bunch.
Oh. Next.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid
Nope,
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances.
Yeah. I don't know.
Defining goals.
Oh. The little pitter-patters of the feet are pretty good. Boom.
Oh, woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful.
Just casually bombing
This
people.
is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off.
Also, hi, Taki.
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright?
How are you?
I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had
Numby's
no
very
conflict with
cute.
the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be highly undesirable.
That's good.
Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to.
Napping. Oh, nice. I wish I was napping. But I guess at this point it would just be bedtime for me,
From
so...
her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
3 a.m. and she's on the road. Oh, that sucks.
Don't
That's not
worry,
enough
March.
sleep at all.
The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we
What time
did
did
the
I get
right
up this
thing,
morning?
that's all that matters.
I think I went to bed around 2. And then I got up... Oh, because I didn't turn my alarm off for, my work alarm went off this morning, so I was up at 7:30. Also.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
Now that you've reminded me, I'm going to turn my alarm off for tomorrow, so I don't also wake up
Many
early tomorrow.
mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I could have napped earlier, I just didn't.
This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
I was playing Diablo 3 earlier, so... Trying to catch up on the season stuff.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
It's good. It's standard Diablo 3.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
The loot explosions in Diablo 3 are unparalleled, especially, like, for Diablo 4. Just not as satisfying, I find.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been
There
getting
are
along.
a lot of loot explosions.
Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation? Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract.
I'm holding out hope that Diablo
think I
4
can
will
guess
get there
what's holding
eventually,
her
but
back.
I don't know.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz.
I got to the
We
point
have
in
no
3 where
intention of
I'm, like,
opposing
trying
the
to collect all the
IPC
set
or its
pieces
board
that
of
I need
directors.
now, and
But we
I
have
don't really think
very
that's
dear
as much of a
friends in
thing in
Gorilla
4.
Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting, but
Old
this
school
doesn't
D2
sound
thing.
like a
Yeah.
negotiation.
Yeah, I kind of get that impression, yeah. I didn't play a lot of Diablo 2, but I can definitely see... Yeah, definitely smaller numbers.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made
But
her
I like the
decision
shinies.
10 minutes
I like all the jingles when you get all the shinies. I'm a simple creature. Give me big numbers.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However,
When I finally got
to
the
keep
pieces
things
I
moving
needed and all my
forward,
sets started coming together and I was doing
usually
big
only
booms,
one
it was
solution.
perfect.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. You're very curious about my work, aren't you? So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Approval to
No,
launch an attack
that's for sure.
on
I think that's about
members
where
of
I
the
stopped
Astral
too. Once I'm kitted out and now I'm just pushing for the top of the leaderboards or whatever. Like, I give up. But getting to where that point is super
The best
fun.
kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Stay back, Clara. I'll see you off.
Stay back, Clara. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
The fight is set. Heaven sent. Break.
I need to be brave.
Hide. You chose the wrong end. Receive divinity.
Do not fret. You impede me. Fail to send you. That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
This is my team called 3 Men and a Baby.
I'll see you off. I underestimated you.
A blade knows no mercy.
Yeah. I also like how in Star Rail they have each weapon or each light cone has its own banner, which is really nice.
Annihilate.
Yeah.
You chose the wrong enemy. Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
I'll see you off.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Awaken dormant
I hope they
scales.
do something
Cleansing dragon.
kind of like that in Genshin too, maybe.
Eternal
It
sleep
might be a
is
bit
not
much,
the
I guess,
end.
if they get to 3 banners.
The
I would just like 3 banners, honestly. That would be the best.
Heaven surge. Break.
Hide. Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
A special 1-day only banner of the character's birthday. Oh, that would be pretty cool, actually. I do like that idea, yeah.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Your end approaches.
I had read that they were gonna do 3 banners when 4.0 started, and it just hasn't happened, so I don't know if or when it's gonna happen.
That paradise may be unreachable.
It's getting to the point where I think there's like 36 5-stars now or something, and it's just so many if they're gonna keep adding more in.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! Underestimated you. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too, Mr. Sora.
You impede me. Failed to send you. The strength.
Yeah.
Are you alright as you come back?
I saw somebody suggest, like,
I'm not afraid.
yeah, it absolutely is. I saw somebody suggest that they do, like, they have an Archon banner, and then it'll just rotate around the Archons, and then the other 2 banners will just be the other 5-stars that are running, which I thought could work pretty well.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Stay back, Clara.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Stay back, Clara. Receive divinity.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
I need to be brave.
Annihilate. As you come back.
That paradise may savor it for me.
As you come back.
There we go.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly finished warming up. Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarilo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time.
Branya's earrings
The first
remind me
step
of Easter eggs.
was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
That's all I can think whenever I see her. She's just wearing Easter eggs. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Fabergé. Fabergé eggs.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
Fabergé, yeah.
What is this place? We've never
Those,
been
yeah.
here before,
Just
right?
put them on some earrings and it's fashion.
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is...
Yeah, exactly. Numby's so good.
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance.
Originally, I thought Topaz and March were like gonna end up being sisters or something, just because they seem really similar to me. Like beyond just being anime same face syndrome.
While warriors fought on
But
the
I guess
front
not.
lines,
Yeah.
the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely.
Wonder if we'll get a 5-star
The
version
engine
of
creation
March.
was commissioned
Probably.
for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
I'm guessing that's coming sooner rather than later. I think there was some hinting at it previously.
A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess she is kind of... She'd be like the Hu Tao version. Star Rail version of Hu Tao.
Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Because Pom Pom is the Star Rail version of Paimon.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again.
Poor Pom Pom. Every time I go to the train car
preserve
to
this
level up.
We must act and show those who doubt us that we Belobog
Yeah,
have
that's
the
good
will
too.
and the ability to control our own destiny.
Whenever I go into the train car to level up, he's sad about something, but I'm
mobilization
just...
speaks
No,
for
give me my
itself.
level. Okay, bye.
The children...
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urilla 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the, reports and potential accountability...
Do we just kind of
I'll
talk our
handle
way out of a big debt hole? Because if only real life worked like that. Friendship wins. Yeah, I guess.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
I'll keep that in mind when I do my taxes next year.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is
I guess she
what
does,
matters
yeah.
most. If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
A rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Is it true the IPC requires you to go through 17 rounds of interviews?
17? Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms
Oh yeah,
for
we
you
were
all
here
at
for
the
a
Goethe
festival.
Hotel.
We got distracted by the taxman.
Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
See if I have enough to pull. I do have enough for one. Let's see what happens. I don't know what my pity's at. Nope. Corporation shows up and goes, your plan is in debt, we're taking... Yeah. God, could you imagine 700 years worth of interest? Oof. What was I doing? I forget. I was hoping for, like, that impossible streamer luck that I see everywhere. You pull once and you get like 3 5-stars.
All remains
But
as
alas,
it did yesterday.
not this time. Off one wish, yeah, 3 5-stars on one wish. That's how streamers work.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
March was looking forward to the Soul Warm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance.
I was
This
like,
time.
who the hell's voice is that?
I never thought this trip would be so...
I forgot they gave her a voice in this.
tiring. Time for bed.
Like the occasional once in a blue moon where Lumine speaks up and I'm just, who is that?
Of the events that have transpired, we will be taking
I
the
usually
following
have sound
disciplinary
on,
measures
but I'm
against
usually
you.
watching something on YouTube, so I'm not actually paying attention.
Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options
Yeah.
and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report.
I haven't listened to
regarding
any
this
music in
incident to
Genshin in
Diamond.
a long
If you have
time.
any
I
objections
think I
to
have
this
that turned
penalty,
off most of
you
the
may
time.
also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted 1 rank? Whew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
I was kind of hoping it would turn around and be Numby, actually being a villain.
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something
Capitalism
to say,
is
say
the
it
true
already.
villain. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait,
It's not where I imagined
hold
the
on a
mouth
minute.
would be
Don't
on,
hang up. I get it. You're not in the
Trotter.
mood for this conversation right now. Okay.
Kind of weird, but
How about
I guess I get it.
something that might interest you? While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's
Yeah.
why he didn't attend today's meeting.
I just like never pictured a trotter having a mouth. That's what's weirding me out.
Caravan?
Cash piggies? Yeah, yeah.
That's right. The renowned Caravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore.
Oswaldo.
Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know?
Topaz, Aventurine, Diamond, and Oswaldo.
Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Rillo 6.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time.
No.
This snow is mesmerizing.
Hey. Danny? No, I'm not. Contacting you to recommend a video game. Nope. Ethereum Wars. Oh, this is the event one. Get to the point. Yeah. I keep seeing, like, screenshots of it, so I was hoping to get to that tonight, so I can see what it's all about. Holding tournament. Alright, we'll go. Check it out. Let's go. Let's see what this is. This. Okay. I think I have enough for another pull. Let me just see where I'm at. It's interesting. That's not promising. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, some 61. Nope. We'll get there. If I don't get it, I'm not hurt. What? Oh. I was like, why is it raining inside? I guess it's his idle animation. If I don't get Topaz, I'm not streamer luck. Yeah, I got that streamer luck. Love them. Love the wet boys.
Huh? Who's wilder? And what's Ethereum Wars? A game ad? Using the IPC's cutting-edge ether copying technology, we can record any creature you've seen inside of an ether coin. Just print it out and compete against other players. Let your ether spirits fight for your glory. Oh, seems pretty neat, don't you think? Right? I knew you were a gamer.
I knew you were a
Wanna check it
gamer.
out on the way? Awesome! I've heard that Stellaron Hunter girl uses this kind of tech. It's at the Rivet Town Plaza, right? That uniform. Was it...
I knew you'd come! Come on! Let's chat about Ethereum Wars. I've been playing it for 18 years, so ask me anything.
We should just
I'll tell
beat
you
up this
everything
nerd
I
and take
know.
his money. We'll just try
That's
to...
right.
I don't want to ask
Any
questions. I
idea
want to
where
play.
we can give it a spin?
Oh, I can't believe it! I finally managed to successfully promote the game!
Pokemon be like.
Is it that difficult? Oh, wait, does this game suck?
No, of course not. It's just, as someone who's been playing this game for so long, I guess it's hard for those who haven't played it to understand. I swear on my reputation that this game is truly the best form of
We're
entertainment
hanging out with a
out
bunch
there.
of nerds.
I'll take the rap if you don't like it. There's no time to waste. Since you're both interested, let me take you to the festival service hall to register your accounts. This way.
Gamer hours.
Ah, the atmosphere here is so different now. It's so lively.
So you guys have been here before?
I outran
The
him.
corporation recently saw the potential in Eurillo 6 and decided to renovate this old weapon testing ground. Don't worry. Take a look. This is where the the Ethereum Wars Gaming Association specifically chose this planet to help rejuvenate it and bring it up to date with the latest trends.
AWGA. You got a whole amount of talking and tutorials again. Oh no! Oh.
Good, good. Everything is going according to plan.
Is that Mr. Giovanni? Is that you?
The villain's name's literally Giovanni. It is Pokemon Hours.
Hmm? Oh, Wilder! I was just wondering where you'd got to. Oh, and you brought along two beautiful young ladies. Welcome to my arena. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Trailblazers, right? So, I presume you two have heard about the Interastral Tournament Festival. Have you come to show off your skills?
Oh, psst! Look at his mask! Pretty cool, don't you think?
Yo, mask face, introduce yourself. I like how
Look
combative they can be.
Forgetting
Oh yeah,
my
no problem.
My name is Giovanni Di Giorgio de Epsilon, a humble private trader from Epsilon and the sole sponsor of this year's Interastral Tournament Festival. If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks for introducing yourself, Mr. Giovanni D... something. You seem like a pretty important person. What brings you to this kind of place?
How humorous! As much as I'd like to oblige, this mask is a necessary precaution for me. Let's leave something to the imagination, shall we? Now, let me answer Ms. March's question. As you can see, the Interastral Tournament Festival is about to be held on this beautiful, icy planet. And as the sole sponsor of this event, it's only natural for me to come to the tournament venue and check on its operations. Furthermore, I'd also like to get to know the players of the tournament, including yourselves. One can never have too many friends when it comes to doing business in this vast universe of ours. If you'd be willing to call me friend, it would be a great honor to have you as such.
Oh, weird mask, strange vibes, a little out of touch. But he seems friendly enough, right?
Monthly friendship payments are due on the first of each month.
Is that all you care about?
That's a good one. You're even funnier than I imagined. I'll take that as an acceptance of our friendship.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Giovanni.
I believe Wilder has already filled you in on the Ethereum Wars, but if you have any questions about the Interastral Tournament Festival, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you.
Mr. Giovanni, let me take care of it. It's my job, after all.
Don't worry, Wilder. It's only natural that I introduce the festival to my new friends here. You can go ahead and attend to other matters while I show these two around.
Thank you, Mr. Giovanni. I'll be off then.
Feel free to ask me about the Interastral Tournament Festival and the venue. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
How do I
Simple.
participate?
First, you need to register your account at a terminal in this festival service hall. Oh, you haven't created one, correct? After you've successfully created and registered your account, I'll delve into all the details of the festival. But for now, you'll have to deal with the suspense for just a little bit longer.
Why do I feel like you're up to something?
You've certainly got quite the active imagination. Rest assured, I'm just passionate about gaming. I love observing how players compete and cooperate with each other. I have no hidden agendas, I can assure you of that. I swear on my reputation and my mask.
Actually, I have a question. You've been explaining a lot about the venue, but I'm still confused about the game. Can we actually give it a go?
Why, of course, not a problem. I'll make an exception just for you. You can borrow my ether spirits and experience the thrill of battle. What's all the commotion?
Hey, twerp! Hand over that coin!
Oh, you little brat! Who said you could touch this?
But this is mine. I found it on the ground.
Hey, that's enough! Picking on a kid, are we?
Outworlder lady, careful! They're dangerous.
Don't sweat it. Leave them to us.
I say, my IPC friends, I can see how captivated you are by that coin. Am I right in assuming that you're also Ethereum Wars players?
Where did that masked dude come from? And what does it have to do with you, whether I'm a player or not?
Exactly! What's it to you? Sneaking around with a mask on? You must be some kind of creep.
I mean, they're not wrong.
What I'm getting at is this. Since you're both players, why not have a showdown to settle the matter? Following the proper rules of the game, of course. But instead of this young boy, I propose that these two young ladies be the challengers. If they lose, the coin will naturally become yours, and you can do as you wish with it. But if you lose, I would kindly ask that you gracefully accept defeat and refrain from causing any more trouble in my arena. Are we all in agreement?
How about I use a bat to resolve our differences?
I wouldn't advise it. Violence wouldn't make for a very interesting outcome, now would it? Let's all agree to keep things peaceful and enjoyable.
Mr. Giovanni's right. Now's our chance to check out this game and see if it lives up to the hype.
Here are a few beginner-level ether spirits for you. They'll help you get the hang of the game's pace and rules. If you have trouble handling these beginner spirits, it might indicate that this game isn't the best choice for you.
It says get good, noob.
You've got some nerve.
You're in for a rude awakening. Prepare to face the might of Topaz's support squad!
Here's a taste of our full strength.
Literally Pokemon. So humanoid, mechanical, and aberrant types. Pay attention to how different types interact with each other. Okay. Got it. Got it. Yep. Yep. Figured that out already.
We sure showed those troublemakers who's boss. Are you okay, Eric?
Thanks, Miss March. I'm fine.
Here we go. Let's save the victory speeches for later. So, Eric, why did they threaten you like that? What happened?
I don't know. I just found this coin on the floor.
Based on the appearance of the coin alone, it's difficult to discern any significance. As for who it belongs to, that's also a mystery. Didn't they mention something else? Topaz?
Yeah, they mentioned Miss Topaz. What's that all about?
Oh, I know. They said they were members of Miss Topaz's support squad.
Huh? Would Miss...
I think there must be some kind of misunderstanding.
I suppose that means this...
Indeed. There is no information on the ether coin that could help us trace it back to its owner.
I think it'd be...
Oh, mind if I
Hey,
do?
have you forgotten your manners?
I have no clue what this... I bet you guys can...
I see.
I have no objections.
It's settled.
Alright.
He
So let me
just
play the
wandered
game.
off.
Oh, no need to worry. Now,
You're right. It's,
a warp trotter. This is quite a rare...
Huh? Looks like the little guy's scared. What do we do?
Don't worry, Ms. I must say, though, this one is a bit... According to their programming, ether spirits are supposed to...
Huh? So, what now?
Warp Trotter use tackle.
Looks...
I see. It would be best to report this issue to the Ethereum Wars project team, so they can address...
but wouldn't... No... Awesome. Alrighty then. an ex. No problem.
I missed
Take
it.
your time.
We'll call him Trotter Lord? Chunky Chops.
Really? It's up to you.
No, we're calling him Chunky Chops.
Look! They're reacting! Seems like they really like this name.
Of course he does.
Alrighty then. Even though I don't know where you're from or how you got here, let's go and win that tournament!
I love him.
Of course, it'd be even better if we could unravel the mystery of your past along the way.
Hang on, did you just swap me out of the team?
Come on, stop fooling around. Fine, let me rephrase it. Guys, let's go and win that tournament together. Happy?
Well, isn't this a delightful turn of events? Now let me show you how to navigate the Ethereum Wars player terminal. Right this way, please. This is the Ethereum Wars player terminal. Give it a try.
Head to the various victory zones and across the cosmos, complete the trials to earn all the mastery ranks. Challenging the victory zone. We have to get the ranks. We have to get badges so we can go to the Elite Four challenge at the end. Is that what's happening?
It seems kind of... Have you got the hang of it? Pretty impressive.
To participate in the tournament championship, make your way to the various victory zones and increase your victory rating. Complete the trials in each victory zone
Literally
to earn
just
all of
Pokemon.
the mastery marks. Please excuse me if you may. I have a few other facilities to inspect to ensure the festival runs smoothly. If you have any problems, the staff at the service hall will be more than happy to assist you. I wish you all a memorable festival. Farewell for now, dear friend.
Okay, looks like we've learned all the essentials. Let the fun begin. Let's head towards the first victory zone. This is it! The entrance to the Corridor of Fading Echoes Victory Zone. I just looked up some tips on the interastral... Ready? Can't wait to find... Hey, look! It's Mr. Giovanni!
Is he gonna teach me how to catch
Mr.
Pokemon?
Giovanni! I didn't
You two move fast. Believe, am I correct in saying that this, in case you want to hear the rules again, players can enhance their collecting roaming data is a vital aspect because it's the only way for players to encounter new ether spirits, aside from purchasing or trading them. Since you're both here, let me give you a lesson on gathering roaming data.
Oh, really?
No.
We know you're pretty busy.
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. Assisting new players in swiftly understanding the gameplay is just another part of the festival. I will gift you this ether data. Blaze
Here's
out
some
of
Pokeballs
space.
so you can learn how to
With
catch
this,
your first
collecting roaming
Pokemon.
data should be much easier for the book. There happens to be a good number of roaming data targets in the
Stay out of the
vicinity.
wild grass,
How
or the
about
long
using them
grass.
as practice? It looks like your team. I strongly.
Better gather more Roman.
Impressive! I see you're both living up to your renowned trailblazer reputations.
That's us, all right. Taking every chance to pat yourself on the back, I see.
Always.
Let me see, what next? Ah, that's it, now I remember. You can use your ether coin to read the data on these chips. They...
Wow. When our eyes meet, we have to when our eyes meet, we have to battle. That's the rule of Ethereum Wars. Amazing.
Looks good. Hey, everyone's here! You and Little March, too. What lucky charm lured these two great heroes our way?
Serval, Pela! Has it really been that long? It's great to
Behold, 2 championship contenders! It would seem the stage is set for some intense competition. Huh? Serval's the championship contender for this victory zone?
I guess it's time we got our act together.
It's been a while, outsider. You won't get away with it this time.
Huh. So is this game already popular in Belobog?
Yeah, but I guess no one in Belobog had much of a clue about video games before the IPC showed up.
I gotta say, Ethereum Wars is really fun. I've been grinding for several days straight. Barely even had time to eat.
I wish you'd put the same effort into other things.
So, Miss Serval, Miss Pela, how are you feeling?
Totally used to it. Pela and I have already struck
Should we really be bragging about something?
It's good that you've gotten used to it. Entrusting the victory zone to the two of
Time
you
to fight the
was
gym
right
leader.
decision. Since you're all here, how about we let Miss Serval and Miss Pela, our championship contenders, explain the rules to everyone?
No problem. The rules are actually quite simple. To start with, I've made some minor tweaks to the snowshine lamps, making it possible for heat to be transferred between them. Just pop a thermic core into a lamp, and all the nearby lamps will light up simultaneously. Cool, right?
The puzzle for you to solve is to use the limited number of thermic cores at your disposal to illuminate.
Experience is always the best.
Oh, I see. Ah. Okay.
You see? Serval's, you'll find several.
But don't think we'll just hand over the mastery mark.
After seeing this special modification,
Of course! After all, it's just another part of the tournament. Each victory zone has its own unique puzzles.
I can...
brace yourself!
yikes! Everyone's so... Yeah! Great! I hope...
The enthusiasm.
There are 3 thermic cores. You'll need...
Now, please excuse me. I must
Thank you, Mr. Let's get moving.
Not yet, but
Take a
I wasn't expecting it to literally be
There's a lamp
Pokemon.
behind that wall. There should be a lamp nearby.
Down to getting all the badges before you can go on to do the championship. Yeah, literally Pokemon. Now you gotta do a puzzle before you can go fight the gym leaders. I don't know where I'm trying to get this to go.
Looks good.
Northwest. Oh! Okay, I see it. Can I reset the puzzle? Oh. Oh, wait, yeah. Just like Pokemon, I mess up the sliding puzzle immediately. Okay. 1, 2. No, that was a thing and I missed it just. Okay. My brain is just like, absolutely not. We're not doing this today. Okay. So if I gotta push it up. I gotta... I want to get stuck somewhere.
Whoa, it actually works! Alright, this one's done! Let's go find the next lamp! Seriously? Who puts a lamp there? There's no way we can directly load the thermic core into this one. Why don't we try using the lamp's heat transferring properties?
Did he say if this game was pay to win, he'd never lose?
What's that?
Wait, no. I messed that one up already. I want that chest, though. Oh, this game makes me feel dumb. It's gotta be this one. Push this, it goes here. No one gets stuck. It looks like I can't do. Gotta be this. Yeah, I don't know, fuck it.
So that's how it's done. Come on, let's go find the next one.
I restarted. I wonder if it makes me. Wait. Oh, I see. Oh, bitch. Okay. Oh. God damn it. Okay. I wonder if I have to redo that now, though. Probably. Fine. Oh, I don't? Alright. Oh. It's fine. It's fine.
Isn't this lamp a little too obvious? There must be another lamp hiding around here somewhere.
Let's get all the way over. Oh. now I can just reset it. So I can get out. Yeah.
Oh, I've just had an idea. Maybe we could try making this gear bridge rotate.
Or not. Okay. Here's the rotatey thing. Yeah, see, I can level up my dudes, I guess.
It's time to ship.
Time to go get our gym badge. I didn't really need to use that one. Oh well.
Looks good. Oh, it's the Trailblazers. I didn't expect you two to be the first ones to.
Oh.
Save us all some time and hand over the mastery mark.
We're here to challenge them, not rob them. But that is what we're here for. That mastery mark is ours.
Trailblazers.
Well, someone's feeling pretty confident. Well then, it's time you felt the power of mechanical fever. Pela, let's show them what we're made of. The essence of turn-based games lies in the numbers. So you better get ready to witness the precision of my calculations.
Things are heating up.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Time to channel some rockstar energy.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds about right. I know if I nap about now, it'd be it's just bedtime now. This is past nap time.
Now that was intense.
How did you manage that?
Looks like I'm even more rock and roll than you now.
Here, take it. The Corridor of Fading Echoes Mastery Mark.
The
I
gym
have something
badge.
else for you also. An ether expansion chip.
And a TM.
Integrating its data into an ether spirit will grant them new innate abilities.
Walk and woe.
Look how happy they are. It's clear they trust you a lot.
A warp
Wild how they just
That's
went.
a pretty rare ether spirit.
Let's do
They
Pokemon.
were acting kind of strange in the battle. To be honest, we don't actually know. But it seemed like some IPC troublemakers were out to get them. That's why they're tagging along with us. We're looking after them.
True.
Mr. Ball,
It's true.
you seem to know more about ether spirits than
Did you
us.
start playing Genshin
you tell us
after
what's up
last
with
year's
this little
fungus
guy?
event? Where you were like Pokemon Master but with the mushrooms? I think it was like late Sumeru. I think maybe that was before you started playing.
Sorry, I'm not quite sure either. IPC tech is pretty complex. There are
You
some
did.
principles I'm still
Yeah,
trying
it
to
wasn't.
wrap my head around.
I guess it was kind of like this. You went around and caught some fungus and you battled the fungus, and it was very much Pokemon, but it wasn't as blatantly Pokemon as this one is.
I see.
This is literally just here's go catch these monsters and you can level them up and then go get your gym badges, but the other one was like a round robin style tournament where you were just fighting mushrooms. Yeah, no, it's like they didn't even try.
They're just too precious. And they're counting on you for protection. Take them with
This
you
is
and
straight up
snatch the
change some of the
championship.
words so that it doesn't look like you copied my homework.
Thanks, Payola.
Yeah,
We'll do our best.
I think there's another event coming up soon, actually, with the mushroom guys in it. So maybe it'll come back
Speaking of
around.
champions, have you heard the
An
story
homage,
of
of
the
course.
mysterious elite player?
Oh, please. It's pretty clear they're not talking about you.
Well, this player isn't a stranger.
What
We
did
know
you
them
name
too,
your
but
your
Mr.
your warp
Giovanni
trotter?
has asked us not to divulge too much information.
Giovanni? I wonder what he's up to.
We're not entirely sure. He said something about adding an element of mystery
The dumb
to the
is it
story.
Chunky Chops? Because I named mine Chunky Chops.
Okay, that's weird.
In any case,
Yeah.
if your goal is to also become the champions, then it's...
Remember, train hard and relish every...
Yeah, his name's Chunky Chops.
that
My
battle
my
was
warp trotter
really
Chunky
intense.
Chops.
Those puzzles were such a blast too. I think I'm hooked. Great
Yeah.
minds really do think alike.
I almost missed it because I was like clicking through the cutscene and I accidentally clicked on one of the options and I didn't get to read what it was. But it was just the let me think about it option, so it let me actually look and see. And Chunky Chops is the correct answer. Heard you beat the championship. Now that you have master marks, you're qualified to challenge the Overlord Aether Spirits in the Corridor of Fading Echoes. Powerful. Do I need to pull them from a gacha? Does he only appear in a random gacha banner where we need to spend credits to get them? Perfect. Honestly, I love the sass they give the options to the sass options for your Trailblazer. Let's see if we can give him You called him Bubbles? Bubbles is good too. It's no Chunky Chops, but Bubbles is good too. Let's see if we can find these super strong Pokemon somewhere around here. Or just take a look. Or maybe it's over by the thing. Never mind. I should play Pokemon. I didn't really put a lot of time into the new ones. I think there's DLC for them now, though. Violet made it.
Stop right there.
Yeah, I think that's about where I stopped playing Crimson too. But that was before they, I guess, put some improvement up into it. I think they'd like. I forget what they did. Legends was great. I played a whole lot of Legends. That one was a lot of fun. I'm kind of disappointed that Scarlet wasn't more like that. RCS Legends, yeah. I also bought the remake of Diamond, but I didn't play that one either. Yeah, I think there are, actually. There was last time I streamed Genshin, actually. I think there was drops. I don't know. I realized earlier I should have checked, but yeah. I think it's like after 2 hours or something. I'm not sure. There is a screen where I can check that in Twitch somewhere, but I don't actually have Twitch open, so. 30 Primo is not bad. Every Primo counts. Yeah. Yeah, it's not so bad. How do I put this guy on my team? Yeah. Is it this one? Oh, I see. It's my Pokedex.
Raise your spirits! Just give it up!
That's not gonna kill.
Just give it up!
Oh, oh, close.
Just give it up! Just give it up! It's over. Not a step back! Just give it up!
There it is.
Let me see. But it's already getting late. I mean, it's not often we... Oh, great.
Alright. Do I get... Oh, I do. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:30. I think I've been streaming for like 3 hours. Yeah, I actually just crossed the 3-hour mark, so maybe I'll stop there for now, but we'll keep going tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Hopefully you got some drops. Yeah. Alright. Thank you. Have a good night.